Half hour of Eyewitness News Morning will tell you about a lawsuit filed by a former altar boy accusing a priest of sexual abuse.
And the Stars and Stripes yacht team has won back the America's Cup. We'll have that story for you. But first, we're going to check in on the traffic right now with Marianne Sullivan. She is standing by over at Metro Traffic Control. Good morning, Marianne.
Good morning. Once again, the green light on the system. Roads in excellent winter driving condition this morning. And 94 westbound through Spaghetti Junction, traffic is building the usual delay. Watch for speeds dropping between Mounds Boulevard and Marion Street. And once again, we're generally moving at the posted this morning. Quite a smooth rush hour. I'm Marianne Sullivan, Metro Traffic Control, reporting live for Eyewitness News.
Well, if you are getting bored with the mild weather, you may be bored a little longer because the end of the week, it looks like temperatures in the 40s, and I'm all for that.
Well, that's true. Temperatures will be in the 40s by, say, Friday afternoon. Even Saturday and Sunday, temperatures look like they'll reach the 40s. We have little or no precipitation in the forecast, too, between now and Sunday. The reason is the upper air pattern is changing just a little bit, putting us near a high-pressure ridge that's going to keep the storm systems, once again, well to the south of us. There's another one developing this morning that should begin to spread some snow across parts of Nebraska and Kansas. Heavier rains across parts of Oklahoma and Texas, and heavier thunderstorms along the Gulf Coast. We have this morning some high cloudiness from this storm system beginning to spread across the Dakotas, but this high-pressure system will be over us today. Winds light and variable. The clouds we have over us this morning will eventually break up. We'll have a little bit of sunshine before that high cloudiness gets in here. As this high-pressure system, though, surface high-pressure system, moves to the east, our winds should become southwesterly, and we'll have warmer temperatures in the forecast by that time. That, though, begins later on tonight. This morning, we have a few clouds out there, 23 degrees. The dew point 21, relative humidity is 92%. Winds are north at 10 miles an hour. Pressure is rising. The low temperature officially this morning has been 21 degrees. That's well above normal for this date, which is the average low of 5, and no precipitation. Although we'll have some cloudiness in the forecast, we really don't look for any precipitation, whether it be rain or snowfall. We have that high-pressure system over us this morning, which will eventually move to the southeast. We'll have southwesterly winds and warmer temperatures. This storm system will be well to the south of us. In fact, by tomorrow, it will be along the Texas Gulf Coast. Midday today, we can look forward to a little sunshine here in the Twin Cities with temperature of 29 degrees. This afternoon, partly sunny and 32. Tonight, partly cloudy with the temperatures in the upper teens. And by tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, just a tad warmer with those temperatures 33 to 38. Looking ahead to Friday, temperature will be somewhere near 40 degrees now. Is what I think. Partly cloudy skies, though. A little bit of sunshine each day right through the weekend.
And just in time for the weekend, those
Yes.
nice temperatures. All right, thanks, Karen. Well, if you haven't heard by now, the U.S. has won the America's Cup back from the Australians. They did it in the wee hours this morning, our time. Now, some employees from 3M stayed up all night to watch the final race. 3M, as you know, developed a special film that was used on the hull of the American entry in the race. How much did it help?
Oh, I don't think anyone knows exactly how much any particular part of the engineering that went into the boat added to it. But we're confident we played at least some part in helping bring America's Cup back to the United States.
Now, those folks weren't the only Minnesotans up watching the race early this morning. The Barnett family watched as their son helped sail Stars and Stripes to victory. And as Mike Binkley shows us, this sailor's story started on Minnesota waters.
John Burnett first learned sailing on Lake Minnetonka 10 years ago. And here he was early this morning, the masked man of the Stars and Stripes as it swept the America's Cup back to America. His family watched proudly in Minneapolis, his mother wearing red, white, and blue with stars for earrings, and she had buttons made up. Who is that masked man, they read? John Barnett.
I just thought it would be fun to do.
How many did you have made up?
Oh, I had 100 made up. Mother got a little grandiose.
But then this was a grandiose display of sailing. John was easy to spot on TV. He was the one without a shirt. He and the others aboard Stars and Stripes had the lead from the start, but there were still nervous moments.
When can you finally relax?
When they finish, in front.
Not until then.
Things looked good even before the race was even half over. A 42-second lead for Stars and Stripes heading into the fourth leg.
It's all over but the crying now. 42 seconds, they're just gaining.
And they're still trying to get the spinnaker out.
They're just gaining.
Indeed, it was only a matter of time before the corks would come off the champagne and the family could finally relax.
There it is.
So after months of anticipation and several days now of staying up to watch the races, things can finally return to normal around here.
It'll seem strange not to be staying up until 2:30 in the morning watching races, but
you
I'll
miss
be
it,
glad. Oh, no. I think I'll be glad to go back to normal.
She hopes to hear from John sometime this morning. And after that, her family will start raising money to fly him back to the States so they can celebrate with him in person. In Minneapolis, Mike Binkley reporting for Eyewitness News.